Hello friends, this is Kevin aka K-Man1 coming at you with another episode of Pokemon FireRed version. In the last episode, we got our HM Flash, and we traveled all the way up to Rock Tunnel. And in this episode, we are going to be traveling through Rock Tunnel. But first things first, I just want to go ahead and say, I said that the Everstone wasn't useful at all in the last episode, basically, but it is useful for a mechanic that we will not get into until after we beat the game. Yes, I am aware of its uses for that, but I didn't mention it because, again, we're not going to be able to do it for quite a while in this game at the very least. And the second thing, real quick, is that I did a little bit of battling off screen, so now my whole team is level 24. Pretty much all there is to it. But anyways, let's go ahead and explore Rock Tunnel. So let's go ahead and throw up Flash. And I keep forgetting to stock up on healing items, so my Pokemon are like constantly fainting, which isn't a huge problem, to be completely honest, but it's just like annoying since they keep fainting, but I have no real way to revive them. Really? What wild Pokemon is so high leveled that... What? I just used a Repel. Am I crazy? Did I forget to use a Repel? I must have gotten so caught up in... Yeah, I forgot to use a Repel. I'm an idiot. And got a Repel to replace it, so I'm very, very happy about that. But anyways, I don't even remember what I was saying a second ago, so if it comes to mind again, then... Oh yeah, I don't have healing items, which is a problem, but it's not like a huge problem, and it's not really going to cause anything major. And I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Jagaloo, just to go ahead and help with the... Oh my goodness, that was... I don't know, I feel like that would have been a lot of damage if it had been on anyone else. It's just like one of those things. And yeah. I mean, most of my Pokemon are actually pretty frail, except for Jagaloo, so I shouldn't be surprised when they're taking a lot of damage. But it's just like, every now and again I see like a big chunk getting taken, and I'm like, ugh, that hurts. But I mean, it's what I've chosen. I didn't choose the thug life chose me, all that sort of thing. And really, at the end of the day, there's not so much you can do to stop being a thug. One of the things you can do, though, is play Pokemon in your room at home alone on a Wednesday morning. Yes, this is being recorded on a Wednesday. And this is actually the first video that's being recorded after the series started. So, I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys' feedback and having fun on this Pokemon journey together, I guess, or something. I don't know. Whatever, I'm being a nerd. Let's just go ahead and descend to the next level. These are things that we can't do anything about until a lot later in the game. And again, I'm mostly just going to be avoiding trainer battles, but for required battles, I will actually be commentating over them. And something I didn't point out for these last couple of battles is that these super nerds, or these Pokemaniacs rather, have the Pokemon Slowpoke, which is another Pokemon I wanted to use, but it is exclusive to Leaf Green version, to my eternal sadness. So, no Slowpoke this run, but hopefully, in the future, I'll have the opportunity to use it. Because Slowpoke is one of my more favorite Pokemon. Like its name implies, it is very, very slow, but it is really tanky, and it can deal quite a bit of damage if you get the chance. So, definitely a good thing to pick up if you happen to be playing Leaf Green version. You can't actually get it quite yet. I'm pretty sure you need to be able to travel over water before you can catch it, but you might just need a better fishing rod. I don't remember off the top of my head, but you will eventually be able to catch it, I promise. And I happen to know that this girl has Grass-type Pokemon. If I'm not crazy, I might be crazy, but I'm pretty sure this girl has Grass-type Pokemon, so... Ooh, a revive, hooray! So, if I'm wrong, then I'm gonna suffer because I have Super Hot out front, but if I'm right, then that means I'm a nerd. Well, first, obviously, that's a given. I mean, yeah, she has a Grass-type, so obviously I'm a nerd. But we knew that already. But also, it means that Super Hot is going to be able to take them down very easily. And haha, you missed because you suck. And you're an NPC. I love it when the NPCs miss their moves, because I'm the one who's supposed to be missing all the time, but I'm the one getting luck hacks instead. And I actually didn't show it before. I don't think I've shown either of the two trainers on screen before who have starter Pokemon, but there have already been two trainers that we've come across that have had the different starter Pokemon. So it's not only you that gets them, unfortunately. But most of the trainers who get them are just like random generic NPCs who won't really pose much of a threat, no matter what Pokemon they have. So I mean, you know, no real worries there. And I'm gonna go ahead and heal the poison off of my Super Hot. And I don't think I have any antidotes, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Pecha Berry. And yes, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be pronounced Pecha because it's like a pun on peach, but it might be Pecha, I don't know. I don't speak Japanese, and I'm pretty sure you can avoid this guy. I was right. I feel like from here, the majority of trainers are skippable, excepting these guys, but... And I'm switching around Pokemon a lot. No, I don't want to use Dig. I'm switching around Pokemon a lot, just because... I want to get a couple level ups, hopefully, before the end of this episode, just because of stuff we can get at certain level thresholds, but I'm not going to really try to force it, just because, you know, it's just a matter of what we're able to easily come across. Anyways, gonna go ahead and throw out Molster in this battle. Let's see if we can get a good Magnitude. Magnitude 6. This is actually my first time using Molster, I think, since the battle with Lieutenant Surge, on screen or otherwise. So, haha, you used Rock Throw, which is going to be not very effective, but still deal half my HP because Diglett is super frail. And really, Magnitude 5 is going to do even less damage. But, oh, that's going to kill me. Yep, that's going to be the KO. Okay, well, you tried, Molster. You tried. Just going to go ahead and switch to Joggleboo, take this guy out real quick and easy. With a Water Pulse. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and heal up and meet you guys back here, since I really do want to get some level ups before this episode is over. Just because I'm not completely sure on something that'll happen. So, yeah. See you guys back in just a moment. Spinning in circles! Alright, and we're back. And the repel wears off immediately. Yeah, I'm really hoping I can get access to advanced repels soon, just because these are running out very, very quickly. But no use in dwelling on what we don't quite have yet. Maybe I'm lost here. I'm not lost, because I've played through this area like a million times, so I already know where everything is. And I don't actually know where like the avoidable trainers are, or like which ones are avoidable, which is one of my big downfalls, but beyond that I know pretty much where everything is, including a couple things that I'm going to want to go ahead and grab. So, let's hope that Dig does a little bit more damage, and then Magnitude has been... Ah, man. I was hoping I could get the one-hit KO. I haven't really been able to get one-hit KOs against rock types, just because they're usually pretty bulky, but I'm always hopeful. So, if this... I don't know. I don't remember how quickly Diglett levels up as a species. So, I'm not like expecting that I'll be able to get really fast level ups with him, but you know, hopeful, all that kind of stuff. And that's gonna hurt. All right, come on, tank it, 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 tank it. Dang it! Why do you die so easily, Molster? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use a revive just so I can hopefully get the level up on him. And if not, then we're just gonna go ahead. I actually have a second revive, I didn't realize. So. Alright, so Mud Sport, not gonna be a concern. I haven't gone over Mud Sport and Water Sport because we haven't really come across them. But basically, Mud Sport will lower the damage of all electric type moves, and Water Sport will lower the damage of all fire type moves. Sounds pretty good, but really the only Pokemon that learn Mud Sport are ground types, which are already immune to electric-type moves, and most Pokemon that learn Water Sport are already water types, which are already resistant to fire-type moves. So, yeah. Game design. But anyways, I am going to make completely sure that Molster lives to get this experience, because in just one level, we'll be able to do something a little bit fancy. Alright, so hitting with the Water Pulse. And Molster gets the level up, and Jagaboo is probably not quite going to get it. He's gonna learn Mud Slap, which is a move that lowers accuracy, which means I'm not going to be taking advantage of it and press B1 too many times. Plus, it doesn't have hardly any base power, so you know. Anyways, as for the cool thing that we're gonna be doing, I haven't used any of my rare candies yet, because I'm saving them for when a Pokemon can evolve and I can just level that up really fast. You know who evolves at level 26? Let's find out. What? Molster is evolving. This is completely unexpected and I did nothing to foreshadow it. Just kidding. I planned this from the very beginning. From the beginning of time. Just kidding. From like 2 episodes ago, I was planning this. So now, Molster has evolved into Dugtrio. Hooray. And he's trying to learn Sandtomb, which is a ground-type fire spin. It's basically a ground-type wrap, so it does damage every turn. But we don't want dots, because Dugtrio has just really high attacking stats, so we just want damage rather than stuff like that. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna try to do Bill Cosby impressions. That's not my forte. And really, the camera pans so that she can see me. Do you know how you can avoid getting slapped by my Pokemon? You cannot pan the camera just so you can barely see me on the foot of your vision box. Anyways, she has a Jigglypuff, which is nothing compared to my Jagaboo, but we're gonna go ahead and take it down with a Brick Break. Hopefully just one. Yes, alright. Jerk's finally able to one-shot stuff. Hooray! Hooray! And he barely doesn't get the level up. Incidentally, something cool happens to Pikachu at level 26. Not evolving, because he doesn't evolve. He's another stone evolution, so we're not quite able to access the stone that evolves him yet, but very, very soon we will, actually. But he does get a cool new move at level 26 that I'm very much looking forward to acquiring. Those of you who play a lot of Pokemon probably... Can you hit one move? Can you hit one move, jerk? Come on. I know you resent me for your nickname, but that's no reason to put yourself in potential harm. Well, in the way of potential harm. Whatever. So, let's go ahead and hit the Brick Break on this Meowth. And hopefully it'll be the one shot. Because, alright. These battles are a lot more stressful than they should be. Because I don't even know. Anyways, if we come down here, the repels are going to wear off. But if we come down here, then there is this kid. When you're up on a rocky mountain like this, rock slides are a threat. Can you imagine boulders tumbling down on you? That'd be like, wah! Luigi. Total terror. You don't seem to be scared. Want to try using Rock Slide? Okay, Rock Slide is a rock-type move. And I'm going to go ahead and wait until we're on the screen to show its stats. It is 75 base power and 90 accuracy with a chance to flinch. And I definitely want that on Molster, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Growl just because it's not something I ever really use. So, Molster now knows Rock Slide. Hooray! And something to know about move tutors is that they can only teach moves once, so make sure that it's on the Pokemon you want it to be, because you're not going to get a second chance. But I definitely want that on Molster, and there's no one else I have planned for my team who I would potentially want it on, so I am very, very happy about this. So Molster gets to evolve and gets a fancy new move all in one episode. So, good for him. whereas Pikachu's just barely scraping by and getting level ups. Because equality. So, just gonna go ahead and Water Pulse down this hiker. And Jugaboof just leveled up, but I don't feel confident in my Super Hot's ability to take on rock types right now, so I'll just go ahead and keep up the water pressure, as it were. See, I was gonna say keep up the pressure, but since it's a water type move, it's water. I'm funny. I'm funny. Laugh. Just kidding, you don't have to laugh. And hey, it's a Graveler. Graveler is the evolved form of Geodude. Doesn't really matter, because it'll die in one hit to any water or grass type move anyways, because logic. And something I haven't actually mentioned yet is that in this generation, whether a move is physical or special depends on its... Wait, I thought something was weird about that dirt. Sorry. Anyways, whether a move is physical or special depends on its type, rather than, like, the move itself. So the physical special split didn't happen until the 4th generation, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and link to, like, a list of which types are physical and which types are special, rather than list them off right off the top of my head, because I don't, like, have it memorized or anything. So, well, I do, like, know which ones are which, but I don't, like, have it memorized to be able to just recite it at any point in time. I'm gonna go ahead and switch Jerk back to the front, even though I'm pretty sure this girl has stuff that Super Hot could take on, because I really just want to hit level 26 on Pikachu. Because I'm gonna get something cool for it. So, let's go ahead and hit that brick break. I'm gonna break this Meowth's bricks, if you know what I mean. No, like literally this Meowth is a construction worker, so we're basically just hindering all infrastructure plans for this picnicker. It's kind of really jerkish of us, and we really should be trying to advance industry in the Kanto region. But you know, what's more important, infrastructure or my Pokemon getting slightly higher leveled? I think we all know the answer to that question at the end of the day. And I forgot that Super Hot was so close to a level up. I will take it. Alright, one more oh, hey, burn, cool. Not gonna kill it, but I will gladly take all status debuffs. Not that it really matters, because it was gonna die in one more hit anyways, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta be happy about the small wins. And so now Super Hot is level 25. So that makes my whole team at least level 25 now. And that is something I can get behind. And I'm pretty sure there's an item over here. Nope. There might be if you have like the item finder or something, but I don't feel like pressing A bunch in order to find it manually. So, a little bit of a waste to use this repel, but I don't want to be running into anything literally as soon as I leave the cave. And I'm going to go ahead and battle this girl, even though she's not required, just because I know what she has, and she is probably going to be able to get my Pikachu to the next level, which is something I really, really want in case I haven't driven that point home enough already. And probably not, actually, now that I think of it. But, you know, a man can dream. In fact, that's what America was founded on, having a dream. Or something, I don't know. But anyways, we're probably just gonna, like, barely have a shred of experience until the next level, which I'll be fine with. I'll accept it. We'll just wait until the next episode to really, like, get into our power. But just know that I'm not going to be very happy about it. And so let's go ahead and hit it with the Thunder Smash. And down goes the Pidgeotto. And how much experience do we get? 508. Yeah, it's not going to be quite enough to hit that level 26. But it's okay. And 420 Blaze it. Just kidding. Don't do drugs, kids. And up here is a Nanab Berry. And I'm pretty sure Nanab Berries aren't anything actually useful to us in this game. But, you know. Anyways, here we are in Lavender Town. Hear that sinister music? It's honestly one of my favorite songs. It's grown on me a lot over time. But, holy goodness, this song creeped me out when I was younger. So, fortunately the Pokemon Center music is the same as always. So, no real worries there. Anyways, now that we are in Lavender Town, in this episode, we went through Rock Tunnel, had our Molster evolve from a Diglett into a Dogtrio, and got him a fancy new move. And in the next episode, we're going to finally be getting our Pikachu to level 26, which is something we've very, very much been wanting to do. Or at least I have. I don't know about you guys. I can't speak for everyone. I can only speak for myself. But anyways, we're going to be doing that and getting a couple other things around in this area. See you guys then.